Good evening all and welcome to another video on All How the Ale. Tonight we are having a beer that was my beer of the year a couple of years ago. It's been re-released by the brewery. Which one is it? You already know, you've clicked the thumbnail. It's this one. It is What Are the Odds by Magic Rock. Notice it's just Magic Rock now, no Verdant involved. Fundamentally the same beer, but there has been a slight tweak to the hop profile. There is a new hop that is present and it still weighs in at 8.3%, and hopefully it still tastes as good, if not better. We shall see. Still also a double dry hop, double IPA, and it is now available in your local Tesco for $3.50 a can, which I think is pretty damn incredible if it tastes as good as it did. You've got the usual Magic Rock artwork. It's the same style. You've just got slightly updated branding, but the funky artwork is still the same, as you will see on the thumbnail for this video. Behind the can that you're going to see is the original can wrap from a couple of years ago. Anyway, I drank a metric fuck ton of that beer when it was out first time round, and it was delicious. It was thick, it was soupy, and I do believe at some point I used a quote is... where can I buy more of this and how do I replace my blood with it? It was that good. It got a full 5 out of 5 for me on Untapped, and hopefully this one will as well. So without further ado, we're going to find out. So let's pop the top and we're going to pour into a Teku today. The pour is hazy. Not as hazy as I remember it. I will stick a link to the original video if I've still got it kicking around on the channel up the top. It's still hazy, but I remember it being potentially hazier. You've got a good head. You've got a good solid 2 fingers, a fairly tight, consistent and compact head. And what you can't tell from me opening the can is the aroma that was just coming out. It was strong. I remember it being strong last time, and it is still in your face and big and tropical and juicy now. So it looks good. Does it smell good? It still smells good. It's sweeter than I remember it. I'm going to have to rewatch the video at some point to see what I thought of it back then. There is something a little bit... There's lots of stone fruit. Undeniably, lots and lots of stone fruit. So peaches, apricots, those kind of things. There is tropical mango, big mango flavour. Pineapple's in there. The hop is just punching out your face, and there's something almost coconutty in there. It smells good. It looks good. Does it taste as good as I remember? Let's find out. Cheers. It tastes good. It does taste good. But it does taste different to what I remember. Understandably so, because it's got a slightly different hop profile. And it does even say on the can, same but different. It says so. Right there. If we can get it focus. Up top. It's not going to focus, who cares? Anyway, it does say it on the top. You'll have to take my word for it. It's tropical. The stone fruit flavours are right there. Pineapple's there. It's not as thick and soupy as I remember it before. I mean, like I say, if you look at it up close, there is definite haze, but I remember it being more opaque previously, with more kind of going on. It's very good. It's very tasty. Like I say, you've got all those tropical flavours. You've got the aroma to back it up. You've got a big boozy hit. It's 8.3%, as I say, and you can taste it. The finish, there is bitterness, and the finish is medium in length. It's not overly long. There's enough going on to keep you interested, but I don't think it's as good as it used to be. That's a shame. Actually, it's got things that I like. You've got bitterness. You've got a huge amount of hops. It's undeniably hopped to the brim. Got lovely tropical flavours. A medium length, sort of bitter to start with finish. But it's not quite as good. Still very good though. That said, when I had it last time, I was buying it from Otter's Tears, back when Magic Rock were still independently owned, shall we say, and Verdant obviously still are. You know, so there was much more focus and attention maybe given to it. It's obviously been brewed to a price point to get it into Tesco for £3.50 a can, and it shows. You know, there is something missing. The magic is missing in this one, sadly. Still good though, and I would buy it again. Yeah, I would buy it again. Let's go to that point in the video. What are the odds? Double dry hop, double IPA. I like it. I've already said I'd buy it again. Would I rush out and buy it again though? Therein lies a difficult question, because back then, absolutely, no question, I would have sold my children for it. It was excellent. I would have happily replaced my blood with it. This one, I would not sell my children for it, and I probably wouldn't replace my entire blood network with it. It's got things I like. Lots of tropical flavours, don't get me wrong. The stone fruit is lovely. It's not as heavy. It's not as chewy on the mouthfeel. It's still soft. It's still full-ish, but it's not as full as it was. It's dialed back. Its budget is showing, and that's a shame. Because, I mean, it's cracking artwork, as always. You know, I love that kind of abstract thing that they always had going on with it. I love the basis of what's going on in the flavours, but it's just sadly lacking oomph. It's got the boozy hit, I like that. It's got tropical, I've already said that. Stone fruit I like. But it's missing that magic, and would I rush out and buy it again? Just about. I would buy it repeatedly, but nowhere at the amount I did before. Previously, I asked Phil if he could buy more in for me at Otter's Tears. I took a case off him. This one, I wouldn't take a case at a time. No, there are better double dry hop, double IPAs in the supermarket, but this is different to those. It's a little bit more bitter. It's a little bit more boozy on the on the face of it. So there we are. How much would I rush out and buy again? Only just, which is a shame, because it was an absolutely stellar brew before. It's just not as good as I remember it, which is an utter shame. So I'm going to give the latest round of Magic Rock only brewed What Are the Odds double dry hopped IPA 4 out of 5 on the old Untapped score sheet, which is still very good, let's be honest. It's just nowhere near as good as it used to be, which is an utter shame. So, ladies and gents, boys and girls, we're at the point in the video where I'm going to say down there are some buttons. You know exactly what to do with them. Let me know in the comments section if you've tried the original What Are the Odds, and indeed the latest version of it as well. Give a like, comment, and a subscribe. Maybe a dislike if you don't like it. Who knows? I don't mind. It's all good. On that note, I am going to go and drink the rest of the beer. That's been the beer. I've been me. And I'll see you again soon for another video. Bye.